Greetings, everyone. Glenn Kellaway coming to you from the basement. Hope everyone is having a good day. Still in Florida, having a great time. We survived the hurricane. Orlando didn't get hit hardly at all compared to the devastation that hit other parts of the state. So we were very fortunate. Had some rain and some wind, but everything's cool. Thoughts out to the people who lost their homes and are suffering. It's horrible. There's no such thing as climate change, right? I have picked up a few more items in my travels. I made a big mistake yesterday. I went to this place, Park Avenue CDs, which I absolutely love this store. Big shout out to this store. If you're in the Orlando area, Park Avenue CDs, great selection of records and CDs and great staff. I went there and didn't know. I had a certain amount of money I wanted to spend, like around $40. That was kind of like that's what I got left to spend. And I picked up this, which I was really happy about. Used. It's a twofer. Canned Heat, their first album, and Boogie with Canned Heat, the first self-titled album with Rollin' and Tumblin', Bullfrog Blues. Then the Boogie with Canned Heat is On the Road Again on it, and Fried Hockey Boogie. Can't go wrong with great blues band, Canned Heat. So that was cool. So that was like $8. So then, I've turned into a big Alice Coltrane fan. Her jazz music is just reaches me. I'm telling you, I'm just like, let's journey to Nandando, or I wish I could pronounce that properly, is just a brilliant album in my opinion. I picked up another album at the record show. So yesterday when I was at Park Avenue, they had a couple of CDs, and I knew I might be stretching it a bit. The albums didn't look too jazzy. I mean, she went off on a bit of a spiritual journey, and so I picked up these CDs for $15 each, brand new. One was called I don't even know the names of them, to tell you the truth. And I get in the car and I put in the first one. It's all East Indian chants. Like there's no. I think there might be one song with just some music, but there's no jazz involved. It's crazy. It's just not for me. And then the other one was Alice Coltrane vocalizing, but it was like the songs were weird, man. It wasn't jazzy. It was just weird. I get this stuff home and I go, and I just wasted $30 frickin' US dollars on these two CDs that are absolutely unlistenable for me. So I decided I'd drive back to the store after supper. So I went back and I pleaded with the guy and said, I bought these CDs today, and I showed him the bill. I said, I bought them at $4.30. I said, this just isn't for me. I'm not expecting my money back, but could you please give me some kind of credit? Try and be somewhat understanding. And they were nice enough to give me a $20 store credit on the $30 I spent. So I thought that was very fair. So I'm walking around trying to figure out what to get, and then I thought, what the heck, just pick this up, because I don't have it on vinyl in American Beauty. So that's what I did. It was $26, so I threw another $6 in. This is the 50th anniversary collector's edition of the Essential album on 180 gram vinyl, Crown Jewel of the Dead studio output. So that's cool. I'm happy with that. So all's well that ends well. I was at Bright Light Books again the other day. I was grabbing some dollar store vinyl because I was making some stuff up for my daughter for like dividers for her albums and stuff. And, I found this for $1. Warren Zevon, Sentimental Hygiene. I don't know any of the songs in this album. I'm not sure if I've heard the album or not. So I don't know what to say. I'm trying to look at a date on it. It came out in 1987, it looks like. The vinyl for $1 is in pretty good shape. The last song on this track has a bit of a scuff mark on it, and I'm hoping it doesn't affect the play. But other than that, for $1, I thought I'd give it a shot. Now, I also picked up at Bright Light Books 2 more CDs, I think. Yeah. Wilco's first album, AM. I recently picked up Being There and really enjoyed it, and I think the first 2 Wilco albums are much more like the Uncle Tupelo stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. I've actually never heard it. And an album that my buddy John, Music Talk with John, I know he's a big Art Blakey fan, and I don't have any Art Blakey music, so I picked up Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers on CD. So this is with Lee Morgan, Benny Golson on tenor sax, Bobby Timmons on piano, Jamie Merritt on bass, and Art Blakey on drums. So check that out. I wonder if I could patrol you through the house and show you my daughter. My daughter was having trouble with her turntable. We decided to get a new turntable. So she got like an entry-level project turntable to replace the one she had. And then I'm going to try and show you this stuff here. Bear with me while we walk around. I was in the back room. Might be some noise from people talking in the background here. But here we go. So there is the turntable that she got right there. Let's see if I can open this up. Let's see if we can get at it. So that's her new turntable. This is actually her stereo system there. Pioneer amp. There we go. And this is what I did for her. Oh, Charlie. So I made these dividers for her records. And then there we go. It's just a long shot of what's been behind me as I film these videos. Yeah, so that's it. Anyway, we shall return with another video later. Take care.